All right, so we didn't do an update on Palantir stock yesterday, so I figured why not do it today? It's Saturday, I have some time on my hands. Let's break down the charts, what I'm looking to do. Am I buying more? Am I selling? What am I up to? And we'll break down the indexes, maybe some other stocks later if we have time. But first, guys, hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe and get your 30 stocks from Moomoo. Open up your account, deposit at least $100. You get 5 stocks. Deposit at least $2,000. You get 25 more stocks, and your uninvested cash now will earn up to 8.1% APY. So guys, use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive into it. So Palantir and the entire stock market tanked yesterday. Again, the entire stock market fell. I'm talking NASDAQ 100, 2% in the red. Russell down about 3%. Dow, S&P each down 1.7%. And Palantir went down another almost 5%, 4.6 to be exact, down $5 on the day. And we pretty much downtrended, guys, the entire day. After opening up at about 108, 109, we crept up a bit in the pre-market yesterday, but that didn't last, right? That did not last, and I'm not surprised considering the entire market was pretty much doomed from the get-go yesterday, right? Again, all the indexes went down. That brought down Palantir as well, right? I mean, and a lot of other stocks for that matter. So the red is continuing here on PLTR, and you guys can see on this 5-day, 5-minute, I have a couple alerts here. I have one at $100. Mark is at or below, so that gets triggered if we go under 100, and I have one at 110, which gets triggered if we go above 110, right? So we can see Palantir has been trading in this range since we got that, news on what day was that? Was that Wednesday? Yeah, we got the news on Wednesday about CARP selling, whatever, the defense budget at the Pentagon getting cut. We got that news. We tanked on Wednesday, right? And since that point, we've held support at about $100, other than that one-off dump to 95, right, which was short-lived. I mean, it lasted, an hour, 2 hours? So other than that, we've held support at 100, and we've had resistance, excuse me, guys, at $110. We opened up at $110 on Thursday. We failed at that level, got rejected, dumped to 95, recovered over 100. Then we closed at about 107, 108 on Thursday. And then yesterday, we did the same thing essentially. We opened up at 109, 110, got rejected there, dumped down, closed above 100. So this is a sideways channel in the very short term, right? We're trading sideways here, but what worries me a bit here, guys, is in the very short term, we do kind of have a descending triangle on Palantir. You guys see it right here. Support at 100, but we're making lower highs into the support as of yesterday, Friday. So if this plays out, guys, we might be slipping further back to the 90s, right? And I have a feeling we might touch the 90s again, just keeping it real, this upcoming week. I don't know if this volatility is over per se in the short term, but we'll see. Of course, we'll see, and I'll do updates on the channel, guys, but I'm keeping it real, man. We're noticing that descending triangle. Yes, we are trading a bit sideways here, but it's really just been 2 days since we've gotten this news. Volatility's clearly still in the markets. Don't just think the red is over, guys. I don't think people necessarily think that yet, but it's definitely there. The head and or the not the head and shoulders, but the descending triangle is pretty prominent. Do you guys see it on this 15-minute? I mean, it's there. It's definitely there. And on this 1 hour chart, we still have a death cross. We're under both moving averages, which shows the bears are in charge in the very short term. There could be more downside potentially is what that shows. And if I pull up, let's say, this 4 hour chart, you can see the uptrend still holding. I like saying when in doubt, zoom out. That's what you guys got to do. When in doubt, zoom out. And it shows you, oh, okay, we're still above the 180 SMA, which is at $90. We're holding an uptrend. It's looking pretty good, right? So all this really is, guys, is a healthy pullback for Palantir. I mean, it was begging for a catalyst. It was looking for a catalyst to sell off, and we finally got it. And it's here. I think we'll find support, honestly, at like 90, $95, maybe 85 if it gets really oversold. 85 being the old all-time high from, right around Christmas time. If I draw this out, you guys can see it. This is where I think buyers will start coming in, and those that missed the move will start buying the stock. I don't think people, well, there were definitely people that were FOMOing into it at 110, 15, 120, $125. People were definitely FOMOing into it there, no doubt. But those people that missed the move, let's say, for example, that did not FOMO into it, they've been waiting patiently for a sizable pullback like this, and I don't think it's going to last long in terms of Palantir staying at $80, $90 if it gets there. If it even gets there, I don't think it's going to last long because all these people on the sidelines that have been waiting to buy up the stock, they're going to start buying, guys. And even people that are die-hard Palantir believers, investors, they want to add more to their position, they're going to add more. They're going to dollar cost average. There's a lot of people out there, guys, that bought at $20, $30, $40, and their strategy is each time Palantir sells off, right, 20%, I'm going to buy more. Dollar cost average. There's a lot of people out there that are waiting for that, and they're even buying the dip now. I mean, there's long-term investors dollar cost averaging here at 100, no doubt. But especially, I think they're going to come in at $80 to $90 per share. And for me, guys, you know me, I was buying the stock at $20. At the peak, I was up 500% pretty much. And for me, guys, I'm not adding more here personally myself at $100. I'm just holding on to what I have. But if it does somehow get down to $80, $85, let's just say I would consider adding more at that point. I would consider dollar cost averaging. You guys know in my one account, I actually trimmed a little bit at 123-ish, right? So I would consider adding some shares back if it gets to $80. But for now, guys, I'm just being patient, right? Like I said, the sell-off is still very fresh. It might slip even further. It's only been 2 days, right, of selling here. We got to be patient, or at least that's what I'm doing. You guys can do whatever you want, and I'm just sitting on my hands now, waiting things out, and I'm like, all right, if it gets down to 85, 80, I'll buy more. If it bounces here at 100 and it doesn't pull down, I'll just hold on to what I got. That's the way I'm thinking about it right now. What are you guys thinking? I'm curious. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and make sure to join the email list, guys. It's free, and I send out my top stocks weekly right to your inbox. That is linked right down below, and your 30 stocks are also waiting for you right down below. Open up your account, deposit at least $100, you get 5 stocks. Deposit at least $2,000, you get 25 more stocks, and your uninvested cash now will earn up to 8.1% APY, which, guys, I'm telling you, it's a no-brainer. So use that link right down below, or go to stocsurfest.com/Mumu and make sure to subscribe here on YouTube. We're on the road to 100K subs. And with that being said, guys, cheers. I'll catch you in the next video.